Hola y bienvenidos a todos a Estudiar en el Extranjero 101. Oh yeah, I still got my Spanish. Woo, woo. Okay, today on Study Abroad 101, I am going to talk about homestays, which if it's your first time studying abroad, or anytime you study abroad, I would highly recommend getting a homestay. And a homestay is just a family that hosts international students when they're studying abroad in that country. There are all different types of families that you can be put with. For example, when I was in Guatemala, my host family was just this 70-year-old lady named Catalina, and she was the sweetest old woman I had ever met, and she was so helpful and very protective of me. She always told me to carry my backpack in front of me when I went out at night, and kind of like a mother hen. But, you know, I appreciated being looked after and cooked for and everything. The only negative is that I didn't really get a lot of speaking practice because I wasn't with a huge family and there wasn't a living room area really in our house. So I would always just hang out in my room and she would hang out in her room, and we really only talked during meal times. And I got a lot of practice during meal times. Sometimes I would stay at the table for 2 or 3 hours just having conversations with her about anything and everything. On the other hand, the host family that I had in Peru was completely different. I had 3 host moms. They were all sisters whose kids had grown up, except for the younger one, and they'd all been divorced and they'd all just moved back in together with their dad, El Abuelito. And it was just a really fun family. They were a fun group of ladies. And the youngest mom also had her 15-year-old daughter and 11-year-old son there. So I was never alone in the house. There were always people to talk to and just things going on, and I never felt lonely when I was there, which was really nice when I was going through my intense culture shock that I talked about in Peru. The program that you go with usually sets up your host family for you. I went with the International Studies Abroad program, or ISA, and they are truly amazing at hooking students up with families that are similar to their family background, if that's what they want. And I know that I filled out on the application, there was a part where you talk about your family, and I said, you know, I came from a small family, divorced parents. I didn't really hang out with my cousins a lot because they moved away when I was younger. And so I said that I wanted to be with a big family that, you know, has all these get-togethers and everything, because I'd never really experienced that. And that's exactly what ISA put me with. I also said that I love the salsa dance, so it would be awesome if I could be put with a family that loves the salsa dance as well. And I didn't think that was going to happen. I mean, it's a pretty specific request. But one of my host moms was in love with salsa, and I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. I remember sitting in my hostel in Guatemala and getting an email from one of my moms just welcoming me to their house. It was a couple weeks before I got there, and saying that they love salsa, and I was like, yes, I think I'm going to fit in just fine with this family. Most host families that are with these programs have hosted international students for a long time, so they know what to expect, they know what to do. And they're really good, at least with ISA, they're really good at adjusting to fit your needs, and they'll make any changes that you want with food or anything, or how they wash your clothes or things like that. And my moms would actually, the first couple weeks I was there, they would take the bus with me to school and show me how to get around and how to wave down a bus like this. And it was fun. I loved them. They're my other family. I was really sad to leave. The day before I left, I went back to see them, and it was also one of my mom's birthdays that day, and they just had a little get-together, and they were having snacks and everything, and it was really sad. I went there, and my boyfriend took pictures of me with all my moms, and my sister and brother and grandpa, and yeah, I miss them a lot, so I'm really excited to be able to go back and see them this summer. So that's basically what a homestay is. It's really very beneficial for your language skills, adjusting to the culture, everything, and I highly recommend it for everybody. Just to remind everyone, I'm doing this project as part of the Gilman Scholarship, so remember to click on the link below and check it out. See you next time.